Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today I'm here with a short review of this tiny polybag over here belonging to the world of Hobbit. This is 30213, the Gandalf and Dol Guldur polybag, which has one minifigure, 31 pieces, and retailed for $4.99 USD when it was first released. Without further ado, let's move on to the minifigures. For minifigures, we have Gandalf the Grey himself, otherwise known as Olorin and one of the 5 Istari in Middle-earth during the times of the Hobbit. One famous meme you might know of him might be this particular verse over here. You shall not pass! Anyways, jokes aside, now let's talk briefly about its appearance. This figure has the iconic grey hat, cape, and torso piece, which was only ever used by Gandalf if I'm not wrong. And to add on, he's also given a sword instead to represent his weaponry, though if it was up to me, I'd say I would have kind of wished for a special design for Glamstring, just like what they did for Sting. Maybe adding a blue hilt or something. Yet, since this is a $5 polybag, I guess I shouldn't expect that much either. Anyways, with that aside, here's a look at the face print underneath the beard. Now moving on to the middle build of the set, we have actually a small landscape over here as well, which seemingly represents the deathly vibes of Dol Guldur with his scowls, spiders, and ruins decorating it. Truly an effective way in representing a location with a minimal amount of bricks. Looking closely at the landscape, we can also see a torch, a black spear, and even a printed map, which is pretty cool. With all of the details covered, I guess now it's time to give it its final verdict. So for final verdict, I would say that with the inclusion of pretty expensive pieces, including the figure itself, the scout piece right here, the spear, and the map, I would think that this is pretty worth the price, and thus I would actually give it a solid 8 for the price. Mixed for functionality, although it is a pretty small set to call it Dol Guldur, for a polybag I would still consider it decent, and thus I would give it a 7 for functionality and what it represents. As for aesthetics, just by plainly looking at it, it is rather small and plain, especially if one doesn't actually know much of the lore behind Lord of the Rings or Hobbit. Therefore, I would have to give it a 6 for aesthetics. These scores will actually make this set a B-grade set. And that would be all for today. So if you liked the video so far, please do make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. Maximus and Toodles. Bye!